Now, you have previously said, I just want to ask you if you feel the same way now, that currently you do not expect the Federal Reserve to increase interest rates before the end of 2022. Is that a correct view of what you've said?
So here's what we've said. We've said that we would expect to keep interest rates where they are today until three particular outcomes are achieved in the economy. The first is that the recovery in the labor market is effectively complete. The second is that inflation has reached 2% and really reached it, not just sort of tapped the base, as I like to say, but has reached it sustainably. And the third thing is that inflation is on track to run moderately above 2% for some time. Those are the tests. So we are really focused on the progress of the economy toward those goals and not on a particular time frame. When we get those three boxes checked, that's when we'll consider raising interest rates, and that's when we'll raise interest rates. Until then, we won't. So what you're referring to, I think, is we all write down these projections every quarter in the March, June, September, and December FOMC meetings, write down individual projections, and we submit those, we tabulate them and publish them. And most members of the committee did not see raising interest rates until 2024, but that isn't a committee forecast. It isn't something we vote on or act on as a group. It really is just our own assessment. And so I think there's a tendency of markets to focus too much on what we call the dot plot, the summary of economic projections. And I would focus more on the outcomes that we've described and the best assessment we can make of our progress toward achieving those.
Okay, but based on what you know to date, you would not expect to increase interest rates before 2022, or you're just not saying that yet?
Well, before 2022, that would be this year. I think that would be highly unlikely. I don't talk about particular date. I don't think there's any use in that. So, but it really is outcome based.